And the tributes go on. Tonight, dozens gather to share their solidarity with those struck down by that lone gunman's attack at the Pulse nightclub in Orlando.
Channel 4's Ethan Calloway joins us live from Riverside Memorial Park. Ethan.
Mary Kent, the emotions here tonight were raw, to say the least. People crying, people holding each other, consoling each other after what happened just a couple hours away. It was really evidence of how linked these two communities really are. And the turnout here tonight was also evidence of that. This was an event that was just planned a few hours earlier and spread like wildfire on social media, and hundreds showed up to show their support and to honor those who were affected by this shooting. So many people here knowing people who were involved in this. So many people here also telling me they lost friends and family in those overnight shootings. So you can imagine the type of emotion that was present here today. People getting up and speaking. Those were civic leaders. Those were religious leaders. Those were people throughout the community. And it was a very diverse crowd. It was people from all walks of life. And one of the organizers told me that was exactly what they wanted to see, because that was representative of the crowd that was affected by this, the people who were affected by this. And we had a chance to speak with someone who had a hand in organizing this, Jacksonville Coalition for Equality, who talked to me about how they plan to move forward after a tragedy like this.
The way we move through this is finding in ourselves a place of love, a place of understanding, a place where we reach out to each other in support, a place where we do what is possible to kind of help those that are left behind.
And things are quiet here in Memorial Park right now, but just a little while ago it was packed here. One of the things he told me too about moving forward is that the best thing to do is to be there for the victims and the people who knew those victims, the people who have gone through this. That is what they're going to need most. And he says the Jacksonville community, not just the LGBT community, but the community as a whole, needs to stand with the Orlando community and help them through this. Much more coming up at 10:30 and 11. For now, we're live in Riverside. Ethan Calloway, Channel 4. The local station.